This market is 1.4 billion people.
India, with a direct selling market of $3.2 billion, the fifth largest economy and the fastest growing one. It has a population where nearly 65% are younger than 35, and it is the world's second largest English-speaking country, with local communities all around the globe. Think globally, build locally.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here tonight. I'm truly grateful that on a Saturday evening, a time usually reserved for your loved ones, but instead you still chose to be here. It means a lot, and that tells me that you are someone who's open to new possibilities. Many of you are curious, exploring fresh opportunities, especially with the exciting new market opening in India. Tonight is a perfect moment to see what this space can offer you. And to help us begin, we are honored to have someone whose journey truly shows what's possible when you say a yes at the right moment, Mr. Ron Tan. I would like to introduce Ron I would like to share a little bit about Ron. He spent 26 years in the IT industry, rising to regional sales manager in a multinational company. Even with a solid career, he had dreamt of building something of his own. He explored different paths into IT ventures, insurance, but nothing truly aligned. With that, let's dive into tonight's session and explore what's new in India market that could mean for you, your future, and the opportunities ahead. Let's give our speaker, Mr. Ron Tan, a warm and heartfelt welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Nalani, for the introduction. All our friends, Vanakkam. Vanakkam, Namaste. How are you guys doing? All right. Thank you. Thank you for joining us tonight for this interesting session. I think it's going to be an interesting session on the India market opportunity, right? I think most of you know Nu Skin India has just opened yesterday, right? And then it's a very exciting day that we had at Ahmedabad at our launch party, and there's future launch party that's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks, right? So India, we are definitely already there, and I think tonight I would like to take this opportunity to share with you a little bit more so that you understand what it means for you, our friends in India, who may want to capitalize on this market opportunity with Nu Skin, right? A brief introduction about myself. My name is Ron, as what Nalani mentioned to you. I've been in the IT industry for many years, and as a result, I didn't really take care of my health, right? Maybe I just show you a photo of how I used to look like. This was me in 2011 when I bumped into Nu Skin, right? So at that point in time, me and my wife, we were not so healthy. But I think through a weight management program from Nu Skin, and subsequently we indulged in their anti-aging supplements and skincare. And I think, very, very happy that we are able to sort of regain our health. I used to have pre-diabetic, high blood pressure, gout, and sinus issues, which have improved tremendously over the years, right? And I think my core objective is to try to stay young as long as possible. Try not to get sick, right? Or any of those age-related diseases, right? So I think, having said that, right, it's not peculiar to me, right? I think everybody in the world, right? And I think in particular, our friends in India, you'll probably also be very interested in health, and also in beauty for ourselves, for our skin, for our hair and so forth, right? So I think where India is today, right, it holds an enormous potential, primarily because of the population, number one, and number two, because of the change in the demographics of the Indian population, right? There's a lot of information which I can share with you shortly. So the beauty and wellness markets from the traditional way going towards something more technologically, scientifically more advanced is truly untapped, right? In our opinion, right? So perhaps we can take a look at the market right now, right? So a market right now consists of a very, very young population, right? And young equates to a lot of ambitions as well, right? And also through this ambition and all that, we also see a lot of rising prosperity, right? And also through rising prosperity, good and bad, right? The good is, have access to abundance of good food, and perhaps too much sugary drinks and so forth, and it could also give rise to things like health threats or health not so good, right? And that in return give a lot of opportunity for prevention targets, right? So I think with 900 million millennials and Gen Z combined, the country is definitely very, very young, right? And also very, very digitally very experienced, right? And that in turn gives us a very, very massive and scalable market for growth. In particular, if there is a lot of wellness trend that the country is going through. So I think from some research that Nu Skin have done and also engaged some other third party, we found out that 74% of Indians says supplements are okay, right? Are essential. And 69% take supplements for immune support, right? So the realm of supplements is definitely well accepted, right? And through the prosperity of the country and through the abundance of food and all that, right? 63% of Indians are trying to lose weight, right? Which is a sign of a growing economy, right? Which is not bad, but those are the wellness trends that we are looking at, right? But if you look into those trends, what are the things that just now I mentioned to you? There's a high percentage of Indians who are willing to take supplements to enhance their health, enhance their immune system. So these are the data that back that up, right? Rather than just we say, there's a lot of data in the market also that shows you in different types of market or different types of areas where supplements are used, like for example, functional foods, dietary supplements, fat burners, and so forth, right? There's a lot of growth, right, in the coming years. So this research shows that there's a 8.1% compounded annual growth rate, right, from 2025 to 2030. So what it means for all of us is awareness that there is a market growth in that segment. And further industry data also show the nutritional supplement growth potential. So if you look at all this, right, when I just take one look at the chart, right, it says it's going up. So what that means is there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential. There's a lot of market that's ready, right? And in turn, it's an opportunity of a lifetime for us, right? The intent of today's session basically is to share with you, is there an opportunity to collaborate with Nu Skin? Is there an opportunity to capture this market trend that I've just presented to you, right? So obviously, if you're aware of, if we all come to be aware of such data, right, and if we have good products, I think it makes logical sense for us to capture the opportunity, correct? So who is the company that we are going to deal with? So for example, today I already mentioned to you that Nu Skin just opened, but I'm just going to give you a little bit background of who the company is. So let's dive in. So from a company perspective, Nu Skin is a public listed company, publicly listed in the New York Stock Exchange. Currently, we are 41 years old, and we come out from the USA, right? So instead of just in the USA, we are currently operating in over 50 countries. And India is our latest entry in the country, right? From a turnover point of view, our company has registered more than $1 billion of turnover every year, and it has many years of stability and success, right? Why am I telling you all this? It's because Like a lot of times, sometimes people think that, oh, we're just into India. Is this a new company? Actually, we are not. We are new in India, yes, but we are a very established, a very successful company that has been over more than 4 decades old, right? So with 4 decades doesn't mean that we are old in that perspective. It means that we have a lot of experience. We have a lot of depth in terms of specialty, especially in anti-aging areas, right? So this is where it is Nu Skin's forte, and we have anti-aging centers in Provo, Utah, as well as in Shanghai, China, right? So I think over maybe the next few years, I won't be surprised if we have probably see some anti-aging centers in India as well, right? That certainly is the trend when there is a huge market, right? So with regards to the sort of anti-aging research that we do, we are actually into gene expression study or gene expression research. And the company has spent more than 200 million worth of investment in R&D, right? And we have got a big group of scientists that has done a lot of research over the last many years, right? And we will not only do it through our own scientists, in-house scientists, we also collaborate, and we also bought over a company called LifeGen Technologies that specialize in genome technology. All right. So as a result, we have more than 500 million genetic data points, which give us a lot of database for us to do future research. Right. So moving on, share with you a little bit. Our latest investment in India comes in the form of partnership with a company called Infosys. Right. So basically, our entry in India is very much on a digital but human-centric e-commerce platform, right? So in order to set that up, we partner with Infosys. Our innovation center is in Coimbatore, and I think the website that you see, the ordering processes, the fulfillment, and all sort of that is all orchestrated through this e-commerce platform. So that marks a lot of investment in India as well, and also a lot of investment in technology implementation. Okay, a little bit about the product, a company. So now let's move on to the products. What kind of products are we good at? What type of products that do we have? So our fundamental anchor, so to speak, right? Our anchor technology is a technology called ageLOC. This basically is a gene expression science that talks about slowing down the aging process, right? So we're very, very involved in understanding why people age, understanding are there ways for us to slow down the aging process, right? So we look at the sources of aging, why people age, right? Instead of just the symptoms of age, right? So in order to look into the sources of aging, a lot of all those are at the genetic level. Hence, I mentioned to you, we've got a huge genetic database and all that. So if you understand that, that sort of kicks out a lot of competitors. Like, for example, some of my friends will tell me, oh, Ron, you're coming into the wellness beauty industry. We have a lot of players here. Yes, it's a very competitive market, but there's a lot of players who may not be able to offer you solutions that are based at the genetic level. So that's where Nu Skin's specialty is, and that's where our forte is, right? And the good news is we're bringing all the solutions into India for you, right? Now, who are our scientists, right? So we have close to 75 scientists that works in our R&D. We have a world-class scientific advisory board. Not only our scientists, but we also cross-reference with a lot of industry experts, right? Different types of industry experts, whether it is aging, whether it's skin, whether it is immune system, and so forth. So we have a world-class scientific advisory board, which we counter-check as well, right? Our science, our ageLOC science was also featured in Discovery Channel twice, right? So for some of you who know about Discovery Channel, this is a science-based documentary that talks about what are the latest research, what are the latest progress in the scientific environment. So we're glad to announce that Nu Skin has been featured 2 times, right? And I think you can talk to your friend who introduced you to Nu Skin to get the video, right? The videos are still available in YouTube. You can easily download and then view it. our main product philosophy, right? What makes Nu Skin so different is the quality of our product and also our R&D approach, right? So one of the major philosophy for our products is all of the good, none of the bad. So what that means is the product content must all be good. It cannot contain any bad things, some things like harsh alcohol, soap, mineral oils, and so forth, right? So those are all banned from the Nu Skin R&D, product formulation as well. So we only contain very, very beneficial, very, very good ingredients that will be beneficial for us using the product, right? So we have boldly made that claim for the last 41 years, right? So we are also a science-based company. So all of our products, especially our what do you call it, supplement products, are all provided by nature, and we go through one of 6S quality process to prove the efficacy of the products that we manufacture, the R&D as well as manufacture. So our 6S quality process, the objective of that is to ensure that the product that we take, we put into our stomach and all that is definitely safe, right? So we have the process steps includes selection of the ingredients, sourcing, the specification, the standardization to ensure every capsule contains the right ingredient and the equal ingredient that's standardized throughout the world, right? And then we complete it with our safety tests and also our substantiation, right? So if we tell you that certain product is supposed to do certain things, we will substantiate it, right? So not only we produce a product, but we will also substantiate it. All right, so that's our 6S quality process. So as a result, ladies and gentlemen, we currently have a very, very complete wellness and beauty solution. What we call outside in, those are the things that we put on our face, on our skin, and things that we call inside out. Those are the things we put inside our stomach, and then whatever the reactions that you have in there, the end result will make you look better so that you can live better and longer. All right. So talking about that, what are the range of products that we're going to introduce in India? So we have two verticals. Number one will be our wellness vertical product. The second one will be our beauty, right? So this will come out in scheduled months. So for example, this month we'll have a beauty range. Next month we'll be introducing some beauty as well as some wellness products. So our wellness products, just for your information, especially those that are consumables, all of the consumables as well as the one that you use on your skin, they are all Indian versions, which means they are all manufactured in India by Indians for the Indian market, right? Of course, the science is from the Nu Skin, which is a global brand, but the sourcing of products, the manufacture, the QC, the R&D for that particular product is also all made for the Indian market. Okay, so we are very excited that we're able to bring this for our Indian friends. In particular, right? In particular, we are able to bring the world's #1. Right? This is something that I'm very proud of, right? I always tell my friends in India, right? Do you know that, this opportunity is for you to distribute the world's #1 beauty and wellness device systems in the world, right? So all of us have an opportunity, number one, to use it, and number two, to be able to set up our business to distribute, to work with Nu Skin to distribute these products, right? So isn't this fantastic, right? So we don't have to even put in any R&D, we don't have to put in any manufacturing or research or whatever, but we have the opportunity to distribute the end result, the end product, right? So this is not #1 for 1 year, but it's #1 for at least 6 years, right? So when you talk about Nu Skin in the beauty device market, we are well known, right? So, you will definitely be well known also being a distributor for this wonderful product. Now, in particular, this wonderful product called Lumi Spa, right? This will set to revolutionize the way our Indian friends wash your face, so to speak, right? I think initially, last time I always used my hands to wash until I got hold of a Lumi Spa, right? Hold of a Lumi Spa, that I then use it almost every day, right? What it does, it helps me to exfoliate, clean my skin, and also to exercise my pores, right, or my skin, right, so that it can produce more collagen for better skin condition. So what can you get? So these are the 7 clinically benefits that we are able to get. Clarity, that means very clean. Softness, you'll feel instant softness, instant smoothness, and use over time, you will see reduced pore appearance. So that's how you take care of the health of our skin, right? So obviously, because of all these major benefits that you're going to get, this is the number one product with regards to skin device in the world, right? So it's going to be in India, as you have the right to distribute it also. Let's watch a short video about this wonderful product. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, right? This is a beautiful device, and I'm sure you will love it when it lands into India. Right, switching gear from beauty to wellness, right? So wellness, as we also know, is very, very important. And we are very pleased to be introducing this product called LifePak Elements into India. This is catered specific for the Indian market. I think the company have done research on finding out what are the deficiencies with regards to minerals, vitamins, and all of those antioxidants and all that are missing in the Indian diet, right? So based on the Indian diet, there are certain shortfalls, and the purpose of this LifePak Elements is to bridge the gap and to make sure that you have enough nutrients in your body, right? Why are nutrients so important, right? Because nutrient deficiency will impact quite a number of areas in our life, right? So things like our heart, things like our brain, things like our immune health, all of this will be impacted by those minerals and nutrients, right? So with that LifePak Elements, we will make sure that you have sufficient and the right amount, right? Now then again, most of the time people will ask, how do I know if I need supplements? And how do I know the supplements that I take, LifePak Elements, work, right? So these are all very, very good questions, right? And we are so happy that we are also going to bring into India a fantastic new product called Prism IO, right? So Prism IO is a device that's going to measure and scan your finger, and in 15 seconds, you will know the status of your nutritional health, right? So for example, in this, they scan it, and then the data get presented in either an iPad or a phone, a mobile phone, so that you will know what is your score, what is your status. And once you know your status, you can then take steps to improve it. So that's going to hit India probably in December, January timeframe, right? So the science or the science which powers the device basically came from a light, or we call it Raman spectroscopy, was discovered by a gentleman called C.V. Raman in 1922, right? So over the years, right, Nu Skin has sort of used that technology and improved on it, right? Improve on it. If you can see over the years, this is the first big device that we have that measures antioxidant or skin carotenoids, right? Then we progressed, we made it smaller and smaller. So it's like our handphone, right? So over the years, the handphone sizes reduce and it's more compact, right? And right now, the feature and functionality of the handphone improves a lot, right? So you can do so many things on the handphone. So likewise, you will be able to do so many things on the Prism IO as well, instead of just measuring your skin carotenoid score. Right, so that's for the future to come, and we are very excited that we're going to be able to bring this for you. Okay, now switching lanes again, we're talking about obesity, because this is also another big issue or trend in India. A lot of people with prosperity and all that, challenges in terms of managing their health and weight also comes an issue. So obesity is a big issue in India. So I think to be able to handle it also, it needs a lot of effort. So, but we are able to share with the Indian market a fantastic product that will help you manage your weight in 90 days, right? So Nu Skin have also have this program called our TRMe system, and we have quite a fantastic track record, especially in Malaysia. We have been number one for the last 9 consecutive years, right? And also in Singapore, we've been number one for the last 8 consecutive years. So we're very excited to bring this and introduce it to our Indian friends so that you can also manage your weight much better, right? So these are examples of some of our friends in Malaysia and in Singapore who have used the products and transformed themselves, right? So this is what we call a 90-day transformation. So, friends in India, hold on tight. This product is landing in January 2026, so that you'll be able to handle this as well. So isn't that fantastic? I've shared with you the company. I've shared with you a little bit about the products, what's going to hit India. Most important thing right now is we have the opportunity, or you have the opportunity, to be able to distribute a product and build your distribution business. So what kind of plan? What kind of plan is from Nu Skin? Is provided by Nu Skin so that you can grow your business and prosper in your life as well. So for us, the way to do this business is very simple. It's a duplication business. So because it's available for every Indians in the country, right? Irregardless of capital, education, or whatever, everybody can do it so long as they have a desire to succeed. So how do you do it? Very simplistic form. We say do 1, 2, 3, meaning you start as a user first, whether it is skincare or whether it is supplement, and after you realize the benefits and you like it, then you introduce to 2 of your friends and maybe 3 of your family members as well. So this is how we distribute the product, maybe in your locality first, and very quickly in your city, across your city, and across the whole country. So what will happen is you will qualify as a brand representative, and then you will continue to build this network. Help 5 friends who also want to do the business, expand the business through a structured method, which I will describe to you shortly. So the business that over time, this is hard, what will happen, right? You will grow the network in India, right? So what will also happen is when you have these 6 levels, Nu Skin will, in our compensation plan, will pay you 6 levels deep, right? With regards to your compensation. So if 6 level, 5%, you have a potential to earn up to 2 crores per month, right? So if I break it down for the first 3 layers, right? If you're able to get 155 people in your network, and in your network doesn't mean have to be in your city, it can be anywhere across India, right? If you have 155 of your business partners to do this business and have a turnover of 2 lakhs per month, with 5%, you tend to get 15.5 lakhs income per month. So that's not a bad income. That's a sizable income. And I think it will help transform many, many lives in India as well, right? So our sales compensation plan over 41 years has created a lot of USD millionaires throughout the world. This is what we have. Currently, we have close to 2,000 millionaires. We will definitely see many, many more from India, right? So the platform is a network distribution platform. And 3 key points that this business model is very good for us is, number 1, we basically have no risk, right? So for example, no risk means today with Nu Skin India opening, you have the opportunity to become a direct seller, right? So you don't have to come up with any capital whatsoever, of course, except for the capital of products for you to buy products for you to use yourself, right? But other than that, you got zero risk at all. You do not have to set up shop. You do not have to do distribution. You do not have to do warehousing and so forth. All of that will be handled by Nu Skin. And through the sales compensation plan, you have an unlimited income potential as you share these products to all your friends in India, right? And because we have been around for 41 years, we have a huge track record. And from that, you can see, right, the potential of this extending into India for the next 40 years is definitely there, right? So in that prospect, in that aspect, also give you sustainable income. So again, I mentioned to you a lot of things our partner will do with regards to product R&D, manufacturing, distribution, marketing material. Like for example, we also did a roadshow in Ahmedabad. We'll be doing roadshows in Mumbai as well as in Delhi. So those are all the things that our partner Nu Skin do. But what we do is we only do two things, which we share products with our friends, and in turn they become our customers, and they can also become our business partner when we share the business opportunity with them. Right? I think in India, when we look at the trends of people wanting to get well, in the wellness trend, a lot of people who are already taking supplements, and I'm sure a lot of people will say okay, right? To be able to have some side income or earn some income on the side while they are taking supplements as well. So many could also be turning this into their full-time business to grow the business or grow the distribution market together with Nu Skin. Right. So how do you do all this? If you are new to the network marketing industry, do not worry, because Success Together is a group that has set up this session for you. We have what we call a proven system, right? A proven system where we have created a lot of successes, right, in doing this business. Our agency currently is 25 years old. So by telling you our age, right, it tells you that we have a lot of experience, right? So experience with regards to building the business through our business support tools. We have a lot of coaching from industry leaders. We will run conventions, we will run events, and we will run online sessions like this that you're listening to as well, right? So you can also leverage on this session by bringing your friends tomorrow night to come and listen. And we are going to have this session for the rest of the month, right? So those are some of the things that Success Together is very, very good at. And in that process, we have created a lot of USD millionaires in our team. And we're going to bring this and we want to duplicate this methodology into India, right? So you can imagine if today you start the program with us, you take a step and say, yes, want to work with us, you potentially can be a big, big winner in India, right? So we have a success roadmap. Again, a lot of all this I mentioned to you, proven methodology, is we have very established programs for personal development, for leadership development, because those are the key criteria in building a business, right? So as you can probably catch it, we are not just talking about retailing, we are talking about building a nationwide business. We are building about an organization. We are building a huge network where we require a lot of leadership capability, right? And those are the things that we will do. So what do you do now, right? So today I'll just very briefly explain to you the company, explain to you the products that we're going to bring into India. We'll also explain to you the compensation that you will get. We'll talk to you why the benefit of this platform, and also the system that will support you. So what do you need to do right now? I would say go back to your friend who introduced you to this session tonight and start to build your India franchise. The market has begun. Today, we're a couple of days old only. So I think early birds catches the worm, right? Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. So get started on it. Start on your business bundle, right? Ask your friend what are the products that you can get started. Number one. Number two, also because we are new, Nu Skin has also establish certain founder status programs that will enable you to double your income, right? So because we need all the help to grow the market, right? And that's what Nu Skin is putting on the table so that we all can prosper together with Nu Skin. All right. So I thank you for your time, for listening to me tonight. My name is Ron Tan, and I'll pass back to Nalani. Over to you, Nalani.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you so much for the powerful and eye-opening sharing. As you, ladies and gentlemen, as you have heard tonight, the India market opening is not just another announcement. It's a rare window of opportunity. Moments like this don't come often, and those who move early are the ones who benefit the most. If something tonight sparked your interest, don't let it pass. Please speak to the person who invited you tonight. They'll guide you through the next steps. And also, I'm really looking forward to seeing many of you in Mumbai on November 18th and also at Gurgaon on November 21st for our amazing road show. So don't miss that. And thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful evening.